Xbox Tech took it back today with another video. As you know, my last video, which only came out like a month or two ago, I said it was my last video. The only reason I said that was because technically it was my last video. I haven't actually been making videos since January, and I promised an unboxing of the Series X. So technically the video prior to that was my last video. However, in the past month, couple months of not making videos and talking to everyone on Twitter about stuff, it maybe kind of want to get back into making videos. However, I didn't want to stick with just Xbox stuff and Halo stuff, especially since now that the Series X and S are out and the updates aren't as wild as they were during 2020 and 2019. I decided that one of my passions for Halo is the lore, and so in a way I'm making this a lore channel, but not to the degree of Halo Canon or Hidden Xperia. This is going to be more of just primarily focusing on the books for a while. That includes literally every novel from, in chronological order. And I will pretty much read every book in chronological order again and then make a whole video on it talking about practically everything. I will have more details about how this new series is going to work. I've announced it on Twitter a couple of weeks back. At least planning right now, the first video will be sometime in August. I have to get right back into Cryptum and reread that and all that kind of fun stuff. But as soon as I have a firm date of when this new series will launch, I will definitely let you guys all know. But today, we're going to be unboxing my first ever Design Lab controller. And the reason I'm doing the unboxing for this is because it is in fact Halo related. And let's just open up and see. So like I said, this is my first time ever getting a controller done by Design Lab. I've seen many of them. I've always enjoyed their fun little boxes. It's just kind of very simple but very clean. They just obviously restarted the program with the brand new Series X and S controllers, so it has the share button, the new D-pad, and overall this controller is my favorite Xbox controller to date. So let's open up the actual box and see. Oh, I didn't need to use a knife. Xbox just out here making my life easy. But all right. So before I do open it and tell you exactly, obviously you're gonna see once I open it, this new controller is inspired by both something 343 did and then obviously something they did in Halo Infinite. So I will open up and show you. The new controller is completely inspired by the weapon, aka what most people are calling new Cortana. Now what I mean by both inspired by Halo Infinite and 343 is when the brand new Design Lab was announced, 343 made like their own the weapon version of the controller, and it was pretty much this exact same controller. The only differences I added to this controller were, instead of the white tops, I decided to stick with the midnight blue. And then on the very bottom, I'll try to get as close as possible, it does have what says CTN 0453-0. And the reason I chose that is all the way back in 2019 when we got the Discover Hope trailer. Master Chief takes out his Cortana chip, and on the chip it says CTN 0453-0, and many were freaking out about this because the number prior, which was CTN 052-9, was Cortana's serial number. So since this one's only like a number difference compared to hers, it's more than assumed that that new number is for the brand new Cortana/weapon AI. So yeah, that's the controller. It's completely based off of the weapon. Just to kind of give you an overall glance, it is mostly blue, obviously for Cortana. It has some midnight blue analog sticks and bumpers. The reason I sticked with the midnight blue top is mostly because one, my fingers are constantly up here and it just makes the white a little more dirty. Plus, since the weapon's hair is actually like a dark blue on the top, I figured the dark blue would make more sense. On the back is white because on her new UNSC type themed uniform, the very front is like that dark blue with everything, and on the back has just more like grayish white. So that's why I kept the back with that bigger white. Analog stick, buttons, and even like the share and pause and play button are all black and white just to kind of get more of that pop of the whiteness. Because I do kind of like how it pops more. I feel like if I went with like the darker colors, it wouldn't really, it would look nice, it just wouldn't pop as much. But yeah, that is the controller. See it from the sides, see it from the back. This actual design is very similar to the the Shock Blue controller. There are some differences. If I should have brought it down to compare, but overall, I'm really excited with this controller. It's my first time doing the custom labs, like I told you. So We're gonna add it here with brand new Master Chief because it makes more sense. And now he truly has a weapon. That was just terrible. I think we should cancel my whole channel because of how bad that was. We're gonna do that. We're done here. No, but realistically though, this video was gonna be just much smaller, allowing me to make this cool little announcement while also unboxing a brand new Halo themed controller. I have a brand new logo who was designed by one of my really good friends over on Twitter. He does amazing work. He's actually made me a poster from his comic called A Little Bit of Luck. You should definitely check that out. I will leave a link down to his Twitter below. But yeah, I want to again thank him so much for making this new logo. I absolutely love it. It's exactly what I was looking for because it is the library. And this channel is still going to be known as Xbox Tech Junkie, but now we're going to be looking at the entire library of all the Halo books. So that includes literally every novel, even the novels that have all the short stories, comics, and then some of the in-game material books we will look at. But again, it will start sometime this coming August. I will give you more details when I know them. But for now, that's pretty much it for today's video. I'm very excited to get back into making these videos for you guys. And until next time, have fun gaming.